In the late 90s, Manchester City weren't fighting for titles, they were fighting for survival. Relegated to the third tier of English football, the first time in their history. That's right, the same club that would one day destroy Real Madrid was once battling teams like York City and Lincoln. And their fans, they still showed up, still sang, still believed. Because to love Manchester City back then meant loving pain, disappointments, and waiting for miracles. Then came one. 1999 playoff final against Gillingham, 2-0 down with 5 minutes left. City looks finished, but somehow, someway, they clawed back to draw. Then in penalties, they did the impossible, which is promotion, back to the second division, and just like that, the first spark of the comeback had begun. The early 2000s was a blur of ups and downs, bouncing between divisions, but then a name returned, a man who once wore the sky blue as a player, Kevin Keegan. With him came a more attacking style, excitement, goals. But even then, City still felt miles behind Manchester United. Their noisy neighbors were still whispering. Then in 28, everything changed. The Abu Dhabi United group took over and brought money the club had never seen before. That same day, they signed Robinho for $32.5 million, a record for an English club at the time. Suddenly, City weren't just surviving, they were hunting. But money alone doesn't win titles. It buys players, it builds stadiums, but it doesn't build belief. That would take time and heartbreak. 2011, FA Cup semi-final, Manchester United against Manchester City. This was more than a cup tie, it was a battle for respect. And when Yaya Toure blasted the winner past Van der Sar, City had announced themselves. They won the final, their first major trophy in 35 years. Still, they wanted more. 2012 final day of the Premier League season, City needed to beat Queen's Park Rangers to secure their first league title in 44 years. 90 minutes gone, they were losing 2-1. United had already won. City fans were in tears, but in the 92nd minutes, it had equalized. Still not enough, they needed a miracle. Then, a goal in the 94 minutes, the Etihad erupted. History was made. The Premier League was blue. In 2016, they made a move that changed everything. They signed Pep Guardiola. He didn't just bring tactics, he brought philosophy. In 2017, City reached 100 points, a Premier League record. They were no longer just winning, they were redefining the way English football was played. Sterling, Sané, Silva, De Bruyne. It wasn't football, it was a poetry, and the trophies followed. 4 league titles in 5 years, a domestic treble in 2019, the first in English football history. Every time people doubted them, they answered with records. But still, one prize eluded them, the Champions League. 2021 City reached the final against Chelsea. Everything was set, but they froze. They lost 1-0. Critics called them butlers, said Pep overthought it, said City would never conquer Europe. But champions don't give up, they reload, and in 2023, City came back with vengeance. They tore through Europe, smashed Bayern, outclassed Real Madrid, and in the final against Inter Milan, they didn't panic, they controlled, they endured. Rodri's goal made history. Manchester City had finally won the Champions League. That wasn't just a trophy, it was a statement, a warning. City had completed the treble, Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League, the only English club to do it since Sir Alex United in 1999. But this time, it feels different. This wasn't luck, this was the result of years of building. From third division heartbreaks to European royalty, this is not just a story of money, it's a story of belief, resilience, and long-term vision. And now, Manchester City are no longer chasing history, they're making it, year after year, record after record, legacy after legacy. The tenacity is here, and the sky has never been bluer.